Good morning, Mr. Cumming. Could you please also now we are meeting in Bangkok, not Pattaya. So could you please introduce about the Bangkok hotels? How is the situation in Bangkok? There are many things change. We did before,
Good morning. Yes, now here in Bangkok, just moving from Pattaya, where I've spent 4 years down in Pattaya. So now I moved to Bangkok and taken over the Bangkok cluster of hotels for our group, which includes here the Amari Watergate, which I am also the general manager of. And then I oversee our other properties in Bangkok, Amari Residence, at the Sumvichai, which is next to Bangkok Hospital, geared towards medical tourism. The Amari at Don Muang, which is at the Bangkok second airport with the low-cost airlines, doing very well. The Amari Boulevard in central Bangkok, and then our two other brands, the Oriental Residence, which is a luxury property, and the Shama, which is a residence apartment block. They also fall under the Bangkok cluster. So business here in Bangkok this year, as everybody knows, has been through a difficult period with the political issues we had here in Thailand. But pleased to say this has now moved forward. Business is now returning in this last quarter. Bangkok experienced quite a good August, coming with the Eid, and then the pickup of the business sector. September traditionally is a difficult month, so it was okay, but we're seeing a very positive October, and hopefully November, December, and going into next year, we see this continued growth in our hotels, and this is driven by, again, a range of markets. Leisure is driving that. There is a returning of the MICE market, which Bangkok is so dependent on. And then the leisure group market is also coming back. So it's looking good for Bangkok now going forward. We're not out of the woods. We've still a lot of work to do. And I think many of my colleagues were busy at ITCMA this week. We're trying to get business going for next year. TSEP are doing a lot of work with the hotels going forward. So we're looking positive for next year, but we've all got to work very hard to make it happen, if you wish.
I was in this hotel, Amari Watergate, years ago. Now you are just started, and could you please tell me about what's new and what's the functions and other things and how many rooms and some information about the Amari Watergate.
So the Amari Watergate is a 569 room hotel, and then in addition to that we have 5 restaurants, and then we have up to 32 meeting rooms. So we're very much a big MICE hotel here in Bangkok, one of the major players in that market. What's happening here at the hotel is we're undergoing a continuous period of refurbishment at present. We've refurbished the rooms down from 34th floor at present to 23, and this will continue in the years going forward. The next 3 years we will finish all the rooms, and next year we will also be refurbishing the lobby and all the restaurant and public areas. So we're working hard on that renovation plan. So there's a lot going on in terms of renovation, keeping our product up to date, and with the latest technology, etc., all being engaged into that. Last year our meeting facilities went through a big refurbishment, so the ballroom facility and its adjacent rooms are all recently completed also. So quite exciting times in terms of the refurbishment going on. Also exciting times in our driving the MICE market forward here. As I said, that's a big part of our business. We're putting a lot of effort and sales into that, and we're hopefully and are securing some very good MICE events for next year. So developing along that lines. Outside catering also is a big part of our business here. We're one of the recognised outside caterers here in Bangkok, and we are also heavily involved with the agents on different venues, be it a theme event of a boxing stadium for the night, or a dinner down on the river, or at the Thai Navy Hall, or at one of Thailand's very old Thai houses, such as Concrete House. So we have various locations we go out and do some spectacular events. Even one we did for a French company, Fauvert, out at the out at the temples in Ayutthaya, which was a light show, which was rather spectacular.
Yeah. Good. Finally, I ask your guests from where? From mostly the neighbor countries, I think, as India, and what about Europe, Middle East, other countries?
Number one market for us is Singapore, number two India, and number three Hong Kong. So these Asian near neighbours are very, very strong markets for us. Going further afield, strong market is still the UK, and then other neighbouring European countries. Not as big the market as possibly they used to be. And then another big market for us is actually Turkey, where we do a lot of work.
As I remember, I also helped today with Pierre for Turkish Airlines. They were staying in here. What about right now? Any airline companies staying here?
We have three airlines here at the moment: Qantas, Nippon Air from Japan, and Kenya Airlines.
Very good.
We have about 65 rooms of air crew every day here.
Very good. Thank you so much, Mr. Cumming.
Right.
And thank you.
Thank you.